and overflows. Tissue packs and hair clips are scattered across the tiles, coming up fast. I shouldn't be here. These words can't really form because the darkness is thick enough to stifle thought. It's more like a sharp sense of injustice wrapped in the fear that throbs somewhere in the void. An impression that I have been cheated by circumstance. I shouldn't be here. Chapter 2.
You're a lucky woman,
says Dutchess County Sheriff Mike Butler. I ride a wave of displacement. Lucky? I don't feel lucky. I feel like I want to unzip my skin and wriggle out of my body and into another. By what metric is he measuring my luck? I suppose he means that I'm luckier than a woman whose attack has resulted in her murder. I want to tell him, lucky is what you are when you win the lottery. I calculate how much time has elapsed since the attack. 10, 11 hours at most. Now I understand all those survivors' stories on Dateline in 2020. It happened so fast. It's amazing what can be compressed into mere seconds of a human life. Butler takes off his hat and rocks on his heels. I know his face and name from a campaign billboard near my town's highway off-ramp. On the billboard, his face is somehow both jowly and chiseled, as if the features of a hard-ass drill sergeant were superimposed onto a mall Santa. In person, Butler's the kind of guy whose middle-aged weight gain makes him look even more powerfully built, his barrel chest and gut filling out his uniform without seeming flabby. Behind his shaved head is the classic hospital corner-mounted television. Wan light comes through vertical slats in the blinds and paints staccato lines on the wall. Saturday morning, I think. Words that conjure up Pilates for me, a long run for my boyfriend Matt, and an extended gaming session for my son Danny. And then, like a ravenous, plundering army, we take our reward. Brunch. When my boys and I brunch, we brunch hard. Pulpy juice straight from the gleaming contraption, huevos rancheros, black beans, avocado, crispy bacon, home fries, strawberries from the little roadside stand. Butler clears his throat.
Okay,
he says. Then he puts his hat back on and studies the cup of water on the bedside table, like it holds the key to cracking this case wide open. I think, perhaps unfairly, that he has no idea how to talk to a woman wrapped in bandages, lying in a hospital bed. I am his mother, his sister, his wife. My victimhood disturbs him. It's not what he signed up for. He takes a step closer to my bed.
You took quite a shot,
he says. From this angle, I can see the landscape of razor burn under his chin.
Lucky lady.
It's almost funny, in an existential nightmare kind of way. Trapped in a hospital bed, while a man reminds me how lucky I am, over and over again. He glances at my freshly bandaged wrists, and his eyes travel across my older scars, exposed by my short-sleeved hospital gown. Then he looks me in the face.
I was just at your house. That's quite a thing you did.
For the first time, it dawns on me that my house is a crime scene. It's probably crawling with cops and forensic techs. I think CSI is called something different in real life, but I picture a team in hazmat suits, spraying luminol. In reality, it's probably 2 local cops in rubber gloves, poking around our dressers and desks, combing through the front hall, the guest room. Suddenly, I'm laser-focused. I can feel a manic surge begin in my toes and course through my body. The jagged mosaic of sights and sounds from last night comes together in the man's cold eyes, framed in a tight oval of black fabric. I manage to hold on to it for a second, but then the mosaic goes out of focus. Cobbled together images of things I didn't actually see run through my mind. A man in a tracksuit and balaclava walking down the sidewalk in broad daylight. His arms are long, too long, and his shadow pours like oil down the street, up my driveway, through my front door.